You know, 795,000 people in the U.S. have a stroke each year, with about 3 in 4 being first-time strokes for Americans. A little bit later this month is World Stroke Day, and to help talk about this important topic and also the importance of knowing those signs of a stroke is Dr. Saad Hassan with U of L Health. Dr. Hassan, thank you for joining us on Great Day Live.
Thank you so much, Claudia. Happy to be here.
Such an important topic. You know, when we met earlier, I said it's near to me. My dad passed away of a very sudden stroke. I mean, talk a little bit about, we missed a lot of the signs of this. What are the signs of a stroke?
Yes, so, you know, as everybody knows, stroke is one of the leading disability causes around the world. It's really important to recognize stroke super early. And to make things really simple, we've come up with a well-known mnemonic now. It's called Be Fast. And what it really stands for is B for balance. Anyone who's having a very sudden change in balance, feeling dizzy, is always dangerous.
Yeah.
E for eyes, and eyes tell you a lot about the brain. If eyes are looking on one side, if a person complains that he can't see through one eye or both eyes, or even loses half field of the vision, then that's dangerous. F for facial droop, or the face. Maybe face is droopy on one side, it's uneven, that's dangerous. A for arms or legs. If a person suddenly comes in and says that, you know, I'm not able to move my one side of the body, let it be just arm or leg, that's a very dangerous sign again. S for speech, where a person may just sound as if he's drunk, unable to get the words out, or people around him are, you know, not able to understand him or her, that's dangerous as well. And the most important thing out of this is T for time. It's time to call 911. Anybody who appreciates these signs and symptoms, let it be the patient or people around the patient, need to call 911 right away.
You called them silent symptoms because I think so often you see it or you hear it at this person, I can't get my thoughts together, and you almost want to dismiss it as when somebody's having a bad day.
Absolutely.
And it's not. And like, I mean, talk about why is it so important to catch those signs early?
Yeah. So, you know, time is brain. Every minute you're losing, when a person is having a stroke, you're losing about 1.9 million brain cells, and that's a lot. So the sooner you can recognize the symptoms, the sooner you can bring patients to the hospital, the sooner we can give treatment and the better chances of recovery. So we have treatment options available now for stroke, while there wasn't any available before. And all those treatment options are really time dependent. So it's very, very important to pick these symptoms early and bring these patients to the hospital as early as possible.
Can it be more dangerous in women?
Absolutely. So I wouldn't say too dangerous in women, but definitely we see more strokes in women happening, especially because of the hormones that play an important part of it, just like cardiac causes as well. Sometimes birth control pills can, you know, precipitate these sort of symptoms as well and put patients or women at increased risk as well.
Anything that, as we get ready to head to break here, what do we know to need to prevent it? Can you prevent it?
So that's a very interesting point, because we're seeing a lot of patients, and we usually associate stroke as an elderly population disease that can affect more patients as you grow older. But we tend to see strokes even in the younger population. And most of the risk factors we see are sedentary lifestyle, smoking, and, you know, different kind of drugs, and hypertension, which is now becoming more common in younger population as well. The first and foremost thing to do is to have a regular checkup with your primary care physician. Even if you don't have any issues, just go and get your blood pressure checked. Check your, you know, sugar levels if you have a family history of diabetes. Those are the two most common risk factors. And then keep yourself active. Quit smoking, at least 20 to 30 minutes of even a light walk every day, 5 to 6 times a week, would be super, super helpful in reducing the risk of the stroke.
Got to get in front of that doctor.
Absolutely.
Dr. Hassan, thank you so much.
No worries.
So for more information, you can head on over to uoflhealth.org. All right, big thank you to all of our guests today. We had a lot of people crammed into the studio here for such a short period of time. Thank you to Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live tour manager Holly Graham, Dr. Saad Hassan for stopping by to talk about this really important topic of stroke and watching out for those warning signs.